What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode here at Eisei-en. Obviously, it's a beautiful day here at the nursery. We've got an intensive classes rolling in this weekend. We're going to be doing a lot of repotting and big time projects because it is March here right now. Primo time to start shifting trees and transitioning those to better containers. So super excited to see what the guys have brought in for the weekend. What I'm not excited about though is the temperatures this weekend are going to drop very, very low. Right now it's, I guess, about 60 degrees here in the morning. Tonight it's going to dive all the way down to 19 degrees, which is -7 or -8 degrees Celsius. So super, super cold. We're going to have to move trees in and out of the workshop both tonight and tomorrow night. So definitely not looking forward to that, but got my coffee ready here. Let's head over to the workshop and see what the guys have brought in to work on this weekend. Good morning, guys.
Hey, boss.
How's it going?
How's it going?
You guys have a good night last night?
Yes.
Excellent. You're on candid camera.
All right.
Alright, should be good. So I'll just fix the cambium along the sides here real quick.
Is that going to fit flush?
Close, yeah.
That's your goal, is to fit it flush?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty flush there. All right. That's sweet. That should work perfectly. So if we get this a little closer down here too. Cool. This whole side over here is touching, and then some of this side is touching as well. Both sides don't have to touch necessarily. As long as one is touching, it'll adhere. So let's leave it exposed for right now, so we can go ahead and work on the other ones.
Okay, got it.
And then at the end, we'll just cover that with a cut paste.
Oh, fabulous.
Sweet.
Beautiful. Go in the section.
All right, John, what do we got here?
Alright, this is one actually grew in my yard,
Okay.
and I just want to get it going.
Okay. Tried it maple?
Yep. And I'm thinking about cutting it down low and starting
over again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. At least down to here, for the apex there. We could come to here with this, or we could come all the way back to here and just start over with that.
I'd rather go to that one, as long as it's up higher than this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Can I do that now?
Yeah, we can do that now.
Oh,
That's
okay.
completely fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and slice that. Let's leave at least, a good inch, I think, above
Sure.
each of these, just for safety's sake. Yeah, we'll cut straight through that. All right.
It's the grow power.
That's right, man. Was it 3 years ago we put it in here?
Yeah.
2019. Okay. So is that gonna move it all?
So is it good to get on like a 2-year cycle with something this big?
Yeah, it's still a pretty young tree, so
Yeah.
2 to 3 years would probably be about right for it.
So 2 years if you want to have an easy repotting session?
Exactly. This thing's gonna. There it goes. Just be a clump. Cool. I'll take that pot out of there and I'll set it down. Awesome. Okay. So let's work the underside first, as always. It's not too chopped.
Oh, it's
You want
fine.
to put it back in the same pot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sawzall.
That was the plan. See if we can rotate it a little bit like we talked about. You had like to
Oh, okay.
change that front just a hair bit. Yeah.
Or maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Now we can work that periphery.
Yep.
We'll get all that moss off the top too. See if we can expose the surface roots a little bit better.
Cool. Yep. I'll take care of it.
Awesome.
Hey, keep going.
Done for pruning.
Okay.
They're not any like Ace or whatever,
Right.
but they are so much better than these regular like construction blades.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
That's what you needed. Yeah, you were going through that huge fucking.
This one's probably better with just a concave cutter there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's work the periphery next.
All right.
And then we'll flip it upside down and look at the bottom.
Okay.
All right, so we had a successful day in the workshop today with the intensive group. Got a lot of trees repotted, of course. You know, brought out the power tools as well to cut back some of the roots. Normally, I don't do a lot of, sawzalling to root balls, but when we're dealing with raw material, particularly nursery stock, sometimes that's just the easiest way to get at the root system. Now tonight, like I said before, it's gonna get really, really cold here. It's getting down to like 18 or 19 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -7, -8 Celsius. So in Fahrenheit, we're actually having like a 40-degree shift from the highest point during the day today to the coldest point tonight. We're also expecting a lot of snow tonight, somewhere between like 3 to 6 inches, so 7 to 15 centimeters, which is nuts this time of year. So at the end of the day, I had all of the guys in the intensive group help me move a whole bunch of trees into the workshop here. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult tomorrow to operate and work around this, but it is what it is, and this is just part of that dance in the spring season. So it's supposed to be cold tonight, tomorrow night, and then we'll be able to move everything back out on Sunday morning, I think. And hopefully after that, we'll be smooth sailing for the rest of the spring. Well, for once the weather people actually got it right. It is frigid cold today, and we've got about 10 centimeters or say 3.5, 4 inches of snow on the ground. Totally crazy. I mean, we're talking like a 40-degree shift from yesterday. Everybody was in shorts and t-shirts yesterday, and now we're all in the winter clothes again. So this is all supposed to be gone by tomorrow afternoon though, which is fantastic. But before the guys show up this morning, I got to get back in the workshop and move some of the trees out so we have a little bit more space to work for the day. And then we're going to turn on some heaters in there to warm everything up. So it's actually quite interesting here in the workshop because we had so many conifers put in here last night. They transpired overnight and actually kept the temperature in here relatively warm. So technically we probably don't even need to turn the propane tank on today, but just for safety's sake, a couple guys here this weekend are from Florida. They're not necessarily acclimated to this type of weather. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the heaters this morning. But pretty cool that you can get this effect even in the workshop just by having some conifers transpiring in the background. It's like rolling a doobie, right?
You got that right. That's what I was just saying to Greg. I should be a lot better at this.
Asked if he ever wanted to start smoking.
All right, so we had another very successful, intensive weekend here at the nursery. It's 4 straight days of bonsai from sunup to sundown. So I am absolutely wiped at the end of every one of these weekends. But you know, this really is kind of the bread and butter of the nursery here, and it's always a blast having all of the students come in from around the country and really from around the world. We've got a lot of international students who are coming in at this point as well, which is really, really cool. So I'm kind of winding down here by myself at the end of the day. Got to clean up the workshop a little bit. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to be putting everything back up out on the bench. But for tonight, it's a little bit cold here, so we're going to keep stuff in the workshop for just a few more hours. But in any case, I just wanted to show you kind of some of the behind the scenes of what we do in the intensive classes here. Hope you guys enjoyed this short episode, and look forward to seeing all of you guys next time around. So until then, take care.